Hallöchen Leute und willkommen zurück zu Tales of Berseria. So, wir sind seit letzter Folge hier in Sachsenhafen angekommen und als erstes gucken wir wieder nach unserer Expedition.
Take a look at this.
It worked! Huge success!
Okay, Schweininchenfleisch und Tomate.
A new recipe! I've gotta try it!
Schweininchen-Tomaten-Eintopf. Hat man sich einmal daran gewöhnt, ist Schweininchen-Fleisch köstlich. Wer sie als Haustier hält, sieht das natürlich anders. Okay, ja.
Scout ship setting sail.
Gut. So, als erstes haben wir ja ein Gespräch.
This is everyone's first time to Stonebury, right?
Why was it blocked off? Demons?
No, there was a great tornado on the Aldina Plains that swallowed up a whole merchant caravan. Hundreds gone in an instant.
The cooling of the climate is causing bouts of odd weather. Thunderstorms, heavy downpours, and the like.
Correct. The Abbey is keeping a tight guard on traffic through the affected areas.
If it's open now, that must mean the tornado is gone.
I wonder what sort of place it is. It's quite lovely. In the vast forest to the east, you can find gemstones, and it's teeming with rare plants and insects. The locals trade only as much meat and hides as they need, and they live peaceful, quiet lives. You sure know a lot about this place.
It's where the Norman he first fell in love with grew up.
Yeah! Please don't embarrass me. Though we are apart from each other now, our hearts are still as one.
Immediately after you and I made our pact and set off, she fell in love with some macho Norman and moved away.
What? Why haven't I heard about this? How long have you known?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I found out during my long search for you. Or maybe it was right after we left. I remember leaving something in the village and going back to... Oh well, not like it matters.
It does matter!
There's no sense in crying over a fickle girl. Come, Stonebury awaits.
Ach Gott, der Arme tut mir schon fast leid mittlerweile. So, im Gasthaus gibt's was Neues und... Ja, Gasthaus. Gut, dann auf zum Gasthaus. Hier müssen wir dann weiter, oder? Ja, doch, ich glaube, hier geht's weiter dann. So, Hallöchen.
The Eastern Plain is finally open for travel. I hear that the people of Stonebury are alive and well. My husband and I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I wasn't worried about him at all.
He talks tough, but he was really worried. Oh, sorry you don't know who we're talking about. It's his apprentice.
What kind of apprentice?
My husband's an architect. Even the royal family and the Abbey commission his work. He's been at the docks here on a job. He just finished and we're about to return to Logris.
These people don't care about all that.
Why did your apprentice go to Stonebury?
He's young and talented, but a bit eccentric. He said he wanted to help create a new town, so he set off to the frontier.
A craftsman has to focus on his work. Creating a new town. Ha! He should know his place.
But my husband didn't disown him. That boy's fearlessness reminds me of my husband when he was young.
So you understand how he feels then?
I didn't say that. If he thinks he has the talent, he's free to do as he likes. But if he doesn't follow through with it to the end, I'll be done with him.
Did you hear that? He thinks the boy can do it. If you ever find yourself in Stonebury, go visit that boy's workshop.
Right, I'll do that.
Sorry about my husband. He can be a real grump.
Don't worry about it. I'm pretty used to people like that.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Okay. So, und hier gibt es auch noch ein Gespräch.
I'm so happy things have been peaceful around the capital. I can come to the harbor to shop without fear. I heard that those demons that made a mess of the palace have been wrecking towns all over, though. But Shepherd Artorius and the fine folks at the Abbey are on the job. I bet those demons are quaking in their britches.
Let's hope that's the case.
Of course it is. Lord Artorias is incredible. The demons have been mostly cleared from the area around the capital.
Your love for the Abbey and the Shepherd are great and all, but I'd keep it down. If you keep poking around the bushes, you might catch yourself a snake.
A snake?
There's a rage-crazed girl out there who hates the Abbey. She's a real viper, that one.
She sounds awful.
That's what I hear.
Who are you calling a viper?
Okay. Ach ja. So, die Gespräche haben wir erledigt. Dann können wir ja jetzt... Ja, eigentlich da rechts zu der Fernstraße gehen. Ich glaube, das ist die Stelle, wo wir hingehen sollten. Lebensblut des Handels. Schöne Fernstraße. Gut. Empirischer Thron. Südliche Fernstraße. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob wir hier richtig sind.
I'll finish this now. You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
So, dann mal hier jetzt rechts hoch. Wo kommst du denn her?
I hope I did a good job.
Okay, ganz kurz Ausrüstung. So, gibt es da noch irgendwas zum Lernen? Ja, Schlangenbiss. Gut.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel! Better watch your
It looks like no one is injured.
So. Moment, jetzt muss ich mal ganz kurz was einstellen. Und zwar... Wo kann ich das einstellen? Arts vielleicht? Genau, 4 SA und 3 SA. Gut, dann machen wir das mal aus, damit die immer das mit den 4 SA einsetzen. Guter Halt. Aufsteigende Engel. Genau, das aus. Dann zu ihr von Entsorger. Dann den aus. Dann geht's zu Reihe. So. Und dann Eisen hat... noch keine 4. Fähigkeit. Ja gut. So, dann sollten die doch jetzt eigentlich nur die 2. Fähigkeit einsetzen. Zumindest wenn es funktioniert. So, wo sind wir denn jetzt? Sind wir hier richtig? Ja, gut, da kommen wir zwar auch hin, aber hätten das vielleicht irgendwie anders gehen können. Ja, rastet halt aus. Echt jetzt? Ja. Zu viele Viecher. Wenn wir eigentlich gerade da sind, könnten wir mal ganz kurz in die Hauptstadt reingucken, ob es da irgendwas gibt. So, gibt's da was? Im Heiligtum ist ein Gespräch. Und im Gasthaus. Gut. Dann machen wir die beiden nochmal. Okay. Übernachten, alles klar.
Velvet, let me in this instant!
You can't come in. And if you do, I'll eat you.
It's not just your room, you know.
You took an oath to obey my every command if you lost our fight. And I'm commanding you to wait just a little longer.
What are you doing out here in the hall?
I left to go out on a little errand, but when I came back, Velvet shut me out of our room. I've been standing here for over half an hour, but she seems no closer to letting me in. I don't know what to do.
Any idea what she's doing inside there?
No, I don't have a clue. All I can tell you is that sometimes I can hear something like deep breathing and soft moaning.
Well, she must be doing something in there she doesn't even want a fellow woman to see.
Something she doesn't want seen. Do you think maybe she's weighing herself?
Even if you allow for getting undressed and then dressed again, there's no chance it takes half an hour to weigh yourself.
Could she be putting on makeup? I've been yelled at for barging in on that before, although not by Velvet.
That's just because you're a guy. I hardly think Velvet would have a problem with me saying that. This is no time to just stand there lollygagging, kiddo. Velvet is obviously in great danger this very minute. Her life is hanging in the balance.
She's right. You know Velvet, never letting her weaknesses show. She probably kicked Madame Eleanor out because she didn't want anyone to see her in such bad pain.
That would explain the heavy breathing and moaning, too. Now that you mention it, right before I left, she had a stiff expression and she did not look well. Well, kiddo, are you going to abandon her in her time of need? The moment to test your mettle has come at last!
Test my mettle.
Will you go in there or won't you? The fated decisive hour has finally arrived! Velvet!
What is it, Fee?
Huh? Well, I thought you might die. So I...
Seriously? A little cleaning isn't gonna kill me.
But you were looking pale, and we could hear you breathing strangely and making weird sounds.
I don't think I was breathing strangely.
Then what was that noise? It sounded like...
When you're cleaning glass, you breathe on it first, don't you?
Then what about the moaning?
The inn has this room cleaned regularly, but they missed a lot of the details. When I looked at the cups, I saw they still had tea stains from whoever drank out of it last. That's enough to make anybody moan in disappointment.
Oh, I see. But if you told me you were cleaning the room, I would have offered to help you know.
Everyone has their own unique way of cleaning things, so in the end it's just faster to do it myself. My sister had her own ways, and I'm sure you do too, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, I'm finished so you can come back in again. Whew, what a relief to have that all done.
Das war sehr unerwartet. Aber okay. Warum nicht? Sie ist ja nicht vollkommen ein Dämon. So, das Heiligtum ist jetzt wo? Da rechts. Gut. Also hier jetzt links auf der Karte, was eben rechts. So, ach, der Priester schon wieder.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you, with those eyes that would belong on the Reaper's face.
Oh?
I'm sorry for bothering you, sir. If you don't have anything you need to confess, that's fine.
No, actually, there is one thing I'd like to get off my chest.
Of course. Go right on ahead.
This all happened a long time ago. But this Turtles brought over a painting by the master artist Beryl Benito. It was a gorgeous work of art. Too beautiful for words. The price was a little steep, but I couldn't help myself. Only later, I found out it was a total fake.
So, you want to repent for letting yourself be guided by worldly desires?
No, buying it was my decision. I don't have any regrets. Even if the painting itself was fake, my heartfelt admiration for its beauty was real.
What are you going on about?
Did you say something?
No. Then for what do you wish to repent?
The truth is, when I saw that painting, I didn't have enough money on me. So I swiped 100 gold from my little sister's hidden savings. That's the one part I wish I'd done differently.
I see. Fear not, my son. No matter what the Empyreans may decide, I know your sister would forgive you.
I hope so.
Okay. Gut, weiter.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Do you mean me?
Yes. Or at least I would. But perhaps you're too young to have done anything to repent.
No, there is something. I've kept it a secret so far, but I'll confess it now.
And I shall listen, my son.
Not too long ago, I found a slug in the forest. And I read in a book that if you sprinkle salt on a slug, it'll shrink. I wanted to try it out for myself.
So you sprinkled salt on the slug. It's true, that was not a good act. But if the experience taught you to respect life and its fragility, then the slug's sacrifice was not in vain, and...
No, that's not what happened. I messed up and I put sugar on the slug, not salt. And then the sugar attracted a whole bunch of ants to the slug. And it was awful.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry, Slug. You didn't deserve that.
It's okay. I forgive you. It was all a terrible accident.
There's one more thing. I wanted to see what would happen if I poured sugar water down an anthill. And I'm sorry to you too, ants.
Kids can sure be weirdly cruel sometimes.
Das dachte ich mir auch gerade. Oh mein Gott, ist erst die arme Schnecke und der ganze Ameisenhaufen. Alter, die Musik hier drin ist ja furchtbar. So, gut. Haben wir noch irgendwo ein Gespräch? Nein. Gut, dann können wir ja jetzt endlich weiter zu dieser einen Straße gehen. Aber die Kiste nehmen wir noch mit. Hui, Apfelgelee. So, da sind wir wieder auf der Fernstraße. Dann müssen wir jetzt da rechts rum. Geh weg. Uah!
I think I've finally gotten used to it.
Used to what?
Your powers. I think I finally got a handle on them in a way that feels right.
That's good. Hopefully you won't faint anymore.
Yeah, and I'll keep learning too. I hope we can make this work out.
Yeah, definitely. Fingers crossed. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Hey! When you and Eleanor made your pact together, she gave you a true name, right? Was it a good one?
True name? What's that?
It's a special name in the ancient tongue given to a Moloch as a necessary step in forming a pact with a human. I gave Bienfu the name Fushi-Cass. It means thing.
That's pretty messed up.
It's just my own little way of showing affection.
So what kind of name did you get, Laphicet? What's the matter? She didn't give you a really weird name like Magilou gave Bienfu, did she? If you're not happy with it, I can talk to Eleanor about it later. So go on and tell me.
I'm fine with it. And I can't tell you anyway.
Well, you don't have to get so worked up about it.
A true name is not something a Moloch just casually divulges to others. They carry a special meaning to us. Speaking it to anyone other than our pact keeper carries a special meaning. Between comrades, it means we trust them with our lives. In other cases, it's
Practically a confession of love!
You could have said something sooner, you know.
Laphicet's at a delicate age. You should be more careful in the future.
Oh, really? It's just another way of showing affection.
Okay. Ohne Jacke Laphicet. Okay, wie sieht das denn aus? Interessant. So, hier können wir jetzt weitergehen.
Whoa!
A dragon.
That's gotta be the demon Tabitha wanted us to know about.
It's flying free, but could it still be a Therian?
I just felt an Earth Pulse point. It's that way, somewhere near the top of that mountain.
Let's check it out.
Eine Drache. Interessant. Ja, genau.
I challenge you!
Hornissen.
My spear can cut a path through anything! Seriously? Oh, smash that wall! I don't think walls count.
So you can only handle small ones?
I can't break through walls!
Okay. Gut, aber diese Hornissen sind doof. Die trifft man nicht so gut. Ein Bäumchen.
Don't get careless! Try as they might, it won't change anything.
Gut. So. Dann erstmal hier speichern. Zack. So, und dann machen wir bei diesen ebenenvollen Aldina in der nächsten Folge weiter. Dann bedanke ich mich erstmal fürs Zusehen und dann, ja, bis zur nächsten Folge. Ciao, Leute.
I will have my revenge.